Hi Taurus, welcome to your February reading. This is a monthly February reading for you. I hope you're all well. Feel free to like, share, subscribe if you are drawn to do so. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I've cleansed your space. I have meditated on your cards. I have pre-shuffled your cards. We're going to start off with some happy cards and then jump into the psychic tarot. We're going to do some Waite, Smith, and then we're going to pull some crystal cards, see what crystals the sign of Taurus could do with in the month of February, and then we'll pull some souls cards as well, souls journey cards. All right, let's get started. All right, I hope you're all well. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides, for your guided messages. What does the sign of Taurus need to know? Thank you. In the month of February, thank you. Gratitude. I'm hearing gratitude. Be grateful for what you have and what you're about to have. So I do feel things are shifting and changing for Taurus. It's time. It's time. I'm hearing. It's time. It is time. And the way I'm feeling that message is, it is time for all the hard work to pay off. It's time for things to shift. You are moving through some change, and I do feel you were on the cusp of it in January, and now it's all seems to be unfolding in February. But we'll delve deeper. We'll have a look and see what's what. I'm hearing one more. Oh no, two more. Thank you. 1, 2. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, so let's put those there. Now I've got some upside down and some right side up. So what? Okay, so some of you have got options ahead of you, options, choices to make. That's why the cards have come out that way. Some things may be clear, some things you will see it clearly, and others you've got to take your time to, I'm hearing, review. Okay, so I am hearing the messages that needing to get clear on what you want. Okay, I feel like you know what you don't want, but get clear on what you want. And you've got 4 upside down and 4 right side up. So there's something about 4s. So you might be seeing a lot of 4s. Look up 4-4. But it's time to take action. Time to start moving forward, or moving things forward. And it will happen for you, Taurus. It will happen for you, I'm hearing. So I get a sense you take some action, and the rest will start unfolding for you. So, but you've got to know exactly what it is that you want. I'm going to take the ones that have flipped up first. I'm making a choice, so you will need to make a choice. Some of you may have 2 pathways or 2 options to go through or to decide between. So you've got 4-4. We'll see if any other 4s come up, but look up 4, angel numbers. Imagination creates experience, visualize peace. So some of you are tapping into your creativity at this time, but I get a sense that this is to do with your intuition. So trust, if you're coming up with some ideas, then put your ideas out there. I'm hearing put your ideas out there. Visualize peace. You may also be needing a little bit of balance within the mind. Perhaps the mind's doing a bit of a number on you. You're not quite having a restful night's sleep, and there's a need to create a bit more peace within the mind. And for some, I'm hearing needing to adjust your schedule. So perhaps turning technology off or something to recreate that balance and that calm and that peace. Doubts and insecurities arise from fear. Go with your intuition. So that sort of falls in line, and those are both third eye connections, those cards as well. So doubts and insecurities arise from fear. Go with your intuition. So trust what your intuition's guiding you with at this time. You'll know. And this is where ideas come up, and if you're not acting on them, they're saying, trust it. So you're being guided at this time. Actually, it's interesting because you've got 4 cards that have come out, 4 upside, the ones that have turned upside down or upwards, facing upwards, are connected to the upper chakras, or the third eye and crown and above. If you want to change your experience, change the way you view it. I'm hearing the words doing the same thing but a different way. So for some of you, you might be needing to try something a different way, whether that's to do with your work, or whether it's to do with a relationship, or whether it's to do with, you know, you might have your own business, and you might be a bit of an entrepreneur. But they're saying, if you change your experience, change the way. If you want to change your experience, change the way you view it. So what's working and what's not? Is there something that you're doing, but could you be doing it slightly different? It could also be that you're needing to look at other avenues of doing what you do, okay? And that's your messages with that. Love is light, is consciousness, is spirit, is God, is you. So many Taurians at this time are really connecting with their spiritual side, are really tapping in and needing to trust their intuition at this time, because it's really guiding you forward. All right, feel thankful for what you have and for what you're going to have. This one keeps coming up, not just for you guys, but for some of the other signs as well. And this is this is one that I often say to myself, because we need to be grateful for what we have, because it opens up that doorway, opens up the pathway to more abundance to flow in. And sometimes when we stop being thankful of what we already have and just focus on what we don't have, we actually create blocks in the pathway to abundance. Okay, so feel thankful for what you have and for what you are going to have. When I close my eyes and quiet my thoughts, I am guided. So it could be a month for February, could be a month for Taurians to really tap into their, not only their intuition, but go within and meditate. You know, find some inner peace and calm by meditation and going within. Are you following your truth or someone else's? So are you doing what you feel you need to do, or are you doing what you really want to be doing? Okay, so for some of you, you may be needing to rethink. Are you doing what's expected of you? I'm hearing. Are you doing more of that rather than what you would want to be doing? Are you following your truth or someone else's? Now, it could be a partner, it could be a work colleague, it could be a boss. You might be a boss, but are you doing what you feel you should do? Or, hang on, let me say that right. Are you doing what you want to be doing, what is true to you, or are you doing what others expect of you? I think that was better said. Alrighty, letting stuff go is the key to happiness, peace and freedom. Forgive it all, big and small. That's a big one, because sometimes that's a hard thing to do. But it is the past, and I do feel that you're rewriting the new, I'm hearing, okay? So you're forging a new way forward. So for some of you, you've come full circle with the karmic stuff, and you are ending that, you're closing that door to the past. So forgive it all, big and small, okay? It's not an easy one to do. It might be one to ponder and think about for a little bit, all right? So let's delve deeper. Let's see what the beautiful sign of Taurus needs to hear for the month of February. Now, you may be a cross watcher. You're very welcome. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. So if you do resonate with this reading, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and pop a comment down below if you feel drawn to do so. Alrighty, let's go into this. Alright, third eye. So yeah, this comes along with the imagination, creates experience, visualize peace. The third eye, I do feel like for some of you, you do need a mental break. I feel like you do need to take some time away from the overthinking, away from the monkey mind, and just, it could be either writing stuff down, or it could just be, yeah, that time within, going within, because it's very hard when we get busy in the mind to be able to work out what is intuitive prompts and messages, and what is just mind chatter, okay? A lot of you are saying goodbye to a lot of old hurts, old past, old pain, stuff that's no longer serving you. And I do get the word baggage, so it is time to let it go. And I feel like for some of you Taurians, you have haven't been given a choice. So, you know, the 5 symbolizes sudden abrupt changes. So you've got 6 down to 5. So, you know, don't dwell on it. They're saying don't dwell on it. Yes, you've let stuff go. Yes, you've done the deep, dark healing. And some of you are still in the midst of that and doing that. And it's now time to reform the new. You're having a rest. For some of you, the current energy around you guys is that you are needing to take a break, have a rest. Now you've got 654, okay? Look it up, angel numbers 654, and see if it resonates, because it's your current energy. It is saying that, you know, if things are in a bit of quiet phase, quiet with work or quiet around you socially, it's been for a reason. It's been so you can get straight within your mind and know exactly what you want and recreate that balance and that calm and that peace between the mind, body and the soul. So this is good. Okay, so you have got quite a lot of 4 energy. So I do feel that you know, it is time to work out what it is you want and take some sort of action towards it. And you know, if you've been procrastinating, it's time to try something. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? I'm hearing the words, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so you've got a lot of 4s and 5s, so look them up as angel numbers and see if it resonates with you, because you've got new beginnings coming. And I do feel you've got quite a few major arcana cards down already for the month of February. So I do feel there's major shifts and changes, but it is to get you where you need to be. And for some of you, it's been a while coming. So for some of you, I hear the words big. You made some big decisions in the last part of last year and into January. It didn't all come about in January. That's okay. It's spilled over into February, I'm hearing. So for many of you, you're moving into it. You're moving into a new cycle. You've let go of the karmic stuff. You've let go of the heavy baggage. So I feel like a lot of you Taurians are walking a lot lighter in the month of February. You know, there's still a little bit of uncertainty with some of you, not sure whether, you know, you're on the right pathway. I'm going to get clarification on this, but you are moving forward strongly. You're recreating the balance that is desperately needed. You've got master number 11 there, if you want to look that up. So 4, 5s and 6s, you've got a lot of that. So it is about recreating the balance, sudden abrupt changes that have happened, I'm hearing. So a lot of that's already happened for you. You may still move through some change, and that's okay. So you may still be in the midst of it, but it is getting you to where you need to be, okay? For some of you, this has been a long time coming and needing to recreate the balance and, you know, recreate the balance in all areas of your life as well. It's going to be worth it, okay? You're being divinely guided at this time to allow certain things to fall away, okay? Certain things to fall away. You have got some decisions and choices, and I feel like that falls in line with what was said before about making a decision, you know, really being clear on what you want, okay? This is, you know, for some of the signs, it is time to shake things up, okay? Because things have been stagnating, and there's certain elements or areas of your life that maybe haven't been what they could have been, okay? And so I do get a bit of sadness, a bit of disappointment there, but it's now time to, I'm hearing, take ownership of it and really allow yourself to shift forward. I'm just going to pull one more row. Yeah, for some Taurians, you have love coming in, and it is a soulmate connection. Things do take time, and I feel like if you are connecting with someone or about to connect with someone, it will happen quite slowly, okay? And I feel like it's going to go at a pace that you're comfortable with and they're comfortable with, okay? So fulfillment of wishes. This isn't a love reading, but I asked if I could pull another row, and they were okay with that. So by the end of Feb, I feel like you may have made contact with this person. Now, when there's another soul involved, things can shift and change, but I'm getting a sense of either one of you is really tempted to reach out. This may, you know, maybe roles may be reversed, so, you know, take it as it resonates if it's the message is for you. But you do have a lot of cups. You have some cup energy. You have some swords, because you're moving on to better times, to more balance, more joy, more harmony. And you're also, I feel like you're done with the past. You're done with the way things have been in the past, and you definitely don't want it moving forward. So I do feel you're very clear on what you don't want. Now make sure that you're clear on what you do want. All right. You do have the awareness card, which for me is another reminder to really trust your intuition at this time. I do feel your Taurians are really in tune with themselves at this time, and the intuition is bang on. So really trust that. I'll put that there. All right, let's get some clarification on the current energy in and around my beautiful Taurians. Okay, oh, thank you. High Priestess, yes. Okay, that's also an intuition card as well. And confident. You're sitting very confident in the month of February, okay? And it does sort of feel like if things have been a little bit all over the place, like those cards wanted to come out, you're going to see things starting to come to fruition, okay? Or you're going to suddenly start seeing things that they're heading in the right direction. It's almost like if you've been unclear about things, you suddenly start getting the clarity that you've been waiting for, okay? So hang in there, Taurus. It's coming. All right, yeah. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. You've worked hard for what you have. And I do get a feeling of need, possibly for some of you, you're going back to study, you're going back to, it's not about relearning what you already know, it's about just adding to your knowledge. So for some of you, you may be contemplating doing some study, learning about something. If something piques your interest, you're being guided towards it, and it's good, okay? It's gonna set you above the rest, I'm hearing. So, and there's I'm hearing a lot of competition out there, and it could be what you do. There's a lot of people doing that, but you stay true to you. You do it your unique way, because I do feel that you're going to stand above the rest. So that's a competition card for me as well. So that's clarifying what was just given. But you will, stand above the rest, because then you're sitting in Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, you do what you do, and you do it well. And you, in some ways, there's a meticulous way about that you do it. So you are very particular in that it's done properly, okay? And that's not a bad thing. And that is going to set you above the rest, but it's your knowledge. I get a sense with a lot of Taurians, you're very knowledgeable and you're good at what you do. So there's a sense of just trusting that, staying true to you. You have gone through some disappointment and heartbreak and sorrow, but I feel like that's coming to the end. That's past, okay? The past disappointment. And what can you give me, Spirit, for the Three of Swords? Thank you. It definitely feels like past energy, so past disappointment. For some of you, you may have been part of a third party situation. That might be the heartache and the disappointment. Okay, thank you. 2 cards. All right, thank you. Yeah, but you're moving on. You're walking on from that. And you are so much knowledgeable. You're so much more knowing about what to look for, the signs and things now, that I feel like you're triumphantly moving on from that. You're leaving the past. The past is the past. You can't go back and change it. And that's what you're basically doing with that card for me, is that you are saying goodbye to it and going, you know what, that's the way it was. That's not the way it's going to be. Moving forward, it's going to be so different, because you are sitting in your glory. Okay? So I really like this. For many of you, you do have new beginnings. You have moving on. You have balance that's coming into your life. And it could be, this isn't a love reading, but there is a soulmate coming in for some of you. And that could be what creates the balance. Oh, thank you. Very loud. Yeah. You're being given the strength that you need to move through whatever difficulties, whatever obstacles, whatever uncomfortableness. I'm hearing uncomfortableness. Whatever has been uncomfortable, you're moving through it. You're being given what you need to move through it. And that's really good. Sometimes when we've been hurt, in order to let love in again, we have to become vulnerable. And that's a very hard thing to do. but you are going to open up to this love. I do get a sense, well, you know, I'm going to clarify it, but I do get a sense you are opening up to this opportunity, this love. I feel like for many of you, you are ready if you're looking for love. No, Spirit, this isn't a love reading, but it's there, you know. We just pass on the messages. This is good. So let's just keep going. Let's just keep clarifying what we've got. Moving on, movement, choices, decisions to be made. We've got the Two of Pentacles there. So for some of you, you do have two options. It could be two options in love. It could be two options with a job or a career or moving forward in you know, two places to live. Because I do feel for some of you, you have got sudden movement, which is you've got decisions, and I feel like for some it will happen all at once. So 1 minute you're where you are and you're doing what you're doing, and then you know, you're on your own even. Then all of a sudden, before you know it, you've got someone you know, vying for your attention, or more than one vying for your attention, and then all of a sudden you get an opportunity to move, or it could be linked to a job for some. Okay, and to not hold on too tightly to past ways of doing things. You know, if there's a new way to do something, try it. If it's for you, then it will be for you. Because I'm seeing just out with the old and in with the new. That's the words I was just given. And that's what I'm seeing here too. It's exciting. Because there's fulfillment of wishes. One of the most positive cards. Thank you. Yep, Tower moment. So this person's going to come in all of a sudden. They're going to rock your world in a good way, because you've got Tower energy. Let me show you that. Tower energy, sudden abrupt change, okay? It's going to come in like a bolt out the blue. Look at that lightning bolt. Coming like a bolt out the blue. And this is a positive thing. Because look at that. Beautiful. Happily ever after. For some of you, this could be someone you will marry. You will create a family with. You know, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. But yeah, what else have you got for me, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, you're moving on. This is past. This is past pain, past hurt, past struggles. It's Five of Pentacles. That is what's being offered up there. You know, it's like it's being, there's an opportunity coming to walk away from, you know, the pain, the struggles, the hardship, the tough times. You're being given this golden opportunity. So, you know, see it as that, and see, I'm just going to pull two more cards. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I know now why they allowed me, because I just felt the need to pull two more cards. Look at this, Taurus. You deserve this. Let me get my fingers out of the way. There we go, beautiful people. You got the Ace of Wands and you got the Ace of Cups. My goodness. Okay. If they were the two cards that could come out that you're reading, wow. That's beautiful. That is your happily ever after. And it does feel like thought, oh my gosh, I can't get my words out. For some of you, you may get a bit tongue-tied with this person that comes in, or you may be lost for words, I'm hearing. Okay? But this is success. This is everything falling into place as it's meant to. And it may come as a bit of a surprise. Spirit's been playing havoc, I do apologize, with my nose. And as my beautiful Nan used to say, she used to say, itchy nose is a sign that you're going to get a surprise. So for some of you, this may come like a tower moment, like a bolt out the blue, but it will be for a good reason. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups for your confirming energy. Okay, so I'm gonna say, I did notice the bottom card, and we'll use it as a clarifier because it is. It's not a negative, but what it is reminding you, beautiful Taurians, is that don't hold yourself prisoner to the past. Okay? Sit in that Empress energy, because you deserve the happily ever after. That's what I'm hearing. So don't sit in the past energy of struggles, pain, hurt, and don't look at this that, you know, don't think the worst. With what's coming in, I would only ever think the best, because that's what you're about to receive if you allow it. Okay, so they're getting me to clarify that in the sense of just as a little nudge, a little reminder. Don't sit in the past. Past is done. Past hurts, past pain, past struggles. Stay positive. You're being sent the strength and courage that you need. Okay, and this is good. This is really good. All right, so we're going to pull some crystal cards, and I'm going to say that what crystals could help beautiful Taurians through the month of February. Now, these are our blessings. They're our gifts from the earth. We're not meant to have too many, as with all. It's got to be in balance, and we're not meant to have too little. So crystals are amazing because they balance and support us in every single way. Okay, that one wants to come out. Thank you. I like that one. And they are, you know, they're a blessing. They're a gift. So why shouldn't we work with them? Okay, and it doesn't matter whether it's a huge, big crystal or a teeny tiny tumble stone. Doesn't matter the size. This is one area where size doesn't matter, guys. I'm going to say that size doesn't matter. Crystals, they hold the same vibration no matter whether they're a tiny one in your hand or they are a big, massive chunk. Alrighty, what else? What else? Come on. Take the top three. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'll take the top three. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's pop them there. Oh, geez, they're very comical today, aren't they? Alrighty, okay. Howlite. Beautiful. Look at it. Howlite, also known as white turquoise, is all about reveling in simplicity. Often the real power exists in what's left out. Okay, it says, see Japanese aesthetics, Swedish interiors, Howlite, dreamy slate cleaning energy helps you discern exactly what you don't need, so you can train your focus on exactly what you do need. Wow. And that kept coming up with this reading, Taurus. Work out, you know what you don't want, so now focus on what you do want. Okay, rewatch the video if you need to. Who needs it? Overstimulated minimalists living in a maximalist world. Okay, where to put your howlite? Wherever you need some breathing room, okay? And then when to use it. When you need a break from the never-ending onslaught of DMs, meetings, requests, and trending stories. Less is more, none is most, and Howlite can help you with that. So I get a sense it's going to help the people that need a little bit of a break or need a little bit of a better routine. I think there was a reference to do with a routine before bed or turning off technology or something along those lines. And if you need to organize your headspace, then Howlite is the crystal for you. Okay, that's your first one out. Okay, rhodonite. Okay, with a palette of deep pink and black, rhodonite gets its name from the Greek word rosy, from the Greek word for rosy. Who needs it? Potential wasters, those deeply sighing, I hate my job types. And it's actually listing Sagittarians. Interesting. Where to put your rhodonite? Against your open heart, begging the universe to tell you what the F you should be doing with your life. When to use it? When that cubicle life has got you down, when it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up, when you're ready to use your real unique powers to actually make this rapidly spinning planet a more beautiful place. Go with your heart and grab some rhodonite. Okay, we've actually got 5. Okay, so there's 4s and 5s coming up a lot for you guys. Citrine. A must-have for wannabe makers of art and money. Citrine is a pale gold, smoky brown quartz that you find, but majority of them that you find in the shops are actually treated amethyst. Okay, so be aware, make sure you get a good piece of citrine. Anyone can have it, anyone can use it if they have got a big idea or a big dream, okay, that they want to put out there. Where to put it? Wherever you set intentions. Placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like greatness is out there and I'm coming for it. Okay? When to use it? When it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. So it's a good manifester for you guys. Alright? Manifest your masterpiece. Black tourmaline. Okay, so for some of you needing grounding as well as a bit of protection at this time to do with other energies. Grounding black tourmaline is a slightly magnetized semi-precious gemstone with a reputation for protecting delicate psyches from a case of crazies and extinguishing powerful energies, energetic boundary. Hang on, let's do that again. For protecting a delicate psyche from a case of the crazies. Who needs it? Everyone, basically everyone. And I highly recommend this one to each and every one of you, especially if you're an empath, but even if you're not an empath, put some by your door as you come in your front door. Because it will absorb negative energy. Okay, so if you have people come in your place or if you work from home, you know, put some by your door, put some on your desk if you work in an office and you have lots of other energies that you get affected by. Everybody needs this. Okay, so it says you can put it beside doors, yes, to keep emotional energies out, or on yourself. You can wear it, okay, in your pocket, basically anywhere or everywhere. And when to use it? Anytime you take public transportation. Do people still do that? Yeah. Okay, so if you're traveling in and around a lot of energies, or you're going out in public places, you know, for me, supermarkets are the worst. Find yourself in a crowd, there you go, or hear that sucking sound of a co-worker, family member, taking energy from you. You know, don't get caught by the energy vampires out in life. Okay, so sometimes people give more, take more than they give, and you could be the complete opposite. You could give more than you take, so they're sucking it from you. So protect your light, dear Taurians, I should say. All right, and the last one is honey calcite. All right, this little baby, a honey-hued mineral on a mission to turn the bewildered and bumbling into super-driven worker bees. Anyone with a job to do, you know, this is a great crystal for you, okay? So sometimes we can be brilliant with lots and lots of ideas, but we can become a bit lazy or unmotivated. You know, not saying all Taurians could be like that. We can be a little bit and sometimes like that. Instead of banging your forehead repeatedly on your desk, try a gentle kiss of honey calcite, okay, there instead. So it can kickstart your intuition and your prompting messages, as well as, you know, your enthusiasm and your motivation. So that's what it's good for. So when do we use it? When there's a barrier to abundance, when you feel that you're not good enough, okay? When you feel too big, or feel that life is getting too big to power through it. I'm getting very distracted. So some of you are going to get very distracted by somebody or something going on in February, because I'm getting so distracted. It's almost like, yeah, my thoughts and my energies going elsewhere instead of reading or talking to you about this beautiful honey calcite. So let's keep going with it. All right, let's go back to it. Where did I get to on this? When the barriers to abundance feel too big, and it gives you the push to power through them. Okay, when it's time to stop waiting your turn and stop waiting until tomorrow. Okay, so give you a proverbial spiritual kick up the bum. Picture yourself triumphant on the other side of whatever stands in your way, and call on honey calcite to kick in the door. Break through your limits with this beautiful crystal. Wow, Taurus, what a reading. That's what I have for you for the month of February. Enjoy every moment, guys. I love and adore and appreciate you all. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment if this is your reading, and take care of yourselves. Yeah, I'm sending you lots of love and light. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.